Right.
I waited
Okay.
until you finish your story because I didn't want you to like name and shame anyone.
I don't care. I'll send him the fucking video. I want him to hear.
All right. All right.
Jesus.
Let's start.
Yeah, but the others I kind of trust. I think they be a bit more thoughtful. They might go along with it if he attacked you or something, your character, but um more
Oh,
out of
I'm
peer
not
pressure.
particularly attached to him. Like he can die, but Allison, you need to make sure he stays alive.
Well, okay. I
But
mean, imagine
his purpose is to like
save the party. He's a
save the
Deus Ex
party.
Machina.
Yeah.
So imagine if that happened. He came into a fight, he saved the asses, and like the rogue is like, I'm gonna try and pickpocket him or something. Or I like his weapon. I'm gonna,
He should be an Uber NPC. Like if he's basically the
I can make him level 20.
no no he's that guy in Fallout where like he appears
Mysterious
only in,
stranger.
yeah, the mysterious stranger. He appears
He
only in
only appears
VATS.
in
Yeah,
bats,
yeah. He's basically God to the party. He can do
Well,
anything. He's got full perception. Like if anyone tries to steal from him, he'll just snatch their asses. No no one's
I'm not sure about a god character. I
well,
don't like that idea because he needs.
not God in the literal sense. It's God-like abilities
I want
essentially.
him to have a lore purpose. The mysterious stranger is like a supernatural sort of thing. I want him to actually be a character rather than,
Edison.
you know,
Yeah.
and kind of a one fire thing. So if they're in a really bad spot, he can help out. But it's only going to happen that one time because the second time it wouldn't be really plausible in the story.
Yeah.
So if they're in the depths of a cave, right? It doesn't really make sense for him to show up and be like, "Hey guys, it's me again. I just thought of going in this cave, and
Is
here
this
you guys are."
it turns out that he's a stalker and he's stalking the party.
He's got a crush on one of the party
One of the
members.
members.
God.
All right.
He's like shaking his mane around them. I just shampooed. Do you like it? So we're in the middle of war with Hungary. You are trying to take Serbia. I am trying to get Ravenna from the Papal States, who are their allies in this war, because I just can't take a hint, and I keep wanting regions that. Well, actually, you kind of, persuaded me with your
What?
silver tongue into joining this war.
I didn't know such thing. I
You did.
distinctly remember
You
asking you to
did.
stay back and I'll handle this, and they said no no no, call me into the fight.
That was
I
France. That was France we're talking about. That was the French War.
did they call you into the Hungary war? I don't remember.
Yes, yes, you did. We waited a bit, and then I said, "Okay, call me now."
Oh.
Yeah, we've got, yeah, we've got the Adriatic Sea locked down. The Papacy, well, they've got the west coast there. I'm currently sieging Ancona. Okay, I've got nearly 15,000 Hungarians in the north of in Parma, in the north of my state. 12,000 people's troops moving
Oh,
through.
that's right. You asked
You,
me for help, didn't you? And I was sending troops.
what? Did I
I
ask
think
you for help?
I think so. I think my
Because it's possible. Are you like ferrying troops or something?
yeah, I got some, yeah, I got my cogs and galleys at port.
They're
I think I'm
mothballed though, from what I can see.
no, they're not. They're just sitting in port
The
at 100%.
at Avlonia,
Yeah, they're not
there's a
mothballed.
mothball icon there for me.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Well, they're
Oh well,
100%.
whatever. If they're
Yeah.
not mothballed, they're not mothballed. Um. Yeah. Okay.
Uh, it was right. They were mothballed. I think I accidentally clicked the
Ah.
button when I started the game.
Okay. Um. Yeah. So, I mean, I only need help really if the Hungarian and Papal forces combine into a force that's stronger than my own.
Would you be
Otherwise,
able
I
to
don't
handle
really
that
need help.
Hungarian force by yourself?
Well, they're leaving anyway, so unless they decide to turn around and start sieging something, I can handle it.
Okay.
Well, even if they did, I can handle it as long as they don't get joined by those Papal troops or any other Hungarian troops, which they're not actually going to. Yeah, no, Hungary's right is at war with Austria and is getting fucked by them right now. So they're probably going to be trying to deal with the Austrians, so I don't see them as a threat. Which reminds me, you really need to be trying to blitzkrieg Hungary. Like, you should send troops to start sieging Thames and Georgievo on your borders pretty quick, even if it's just small forces that are like not even sieging it, but just like reserving that region to be sieged by you later. Because if Austria wins this war,
Yeah,
Hungary will
yeah,
become a personal union with them, which I mean, presumably one of two things will happen. One is that our war will end, which I don't know if that will happen, but I don't know that it won't. Secondly, Austria will be joined in, and they are the premier military power of Europe. I mean, in like standing army, you rival them, but in manpower, they're worlds ahead of you. So in a war of attrition, they would, or just in any war really, we'd have a hard time beating them.
yeah.
So yeah, winning quickly is good for
Yeah,
us.
yeah. I forgot that I actually need to get a really high war score and not just occupy the territories that I want. I keep forgetting that.
Yeah, yeah. See, the Austrians are already taking Split on the western coast,
Can I
and
occupy territory that Austria claimed? Like,
yes,
oh,
if they
that's
don't
good.
have it, they don't have it. But they don't have any claims in Hungary anyway.
No, as in not like taking them. I mean, you know how you see how
They've
these Hungarians,
occupied?
yeah, they're occupied. Like, can I
No,
reverse that
that's
so that
theirs.
the Hungary, the Austrian war score
No,
goes down?
not if you're not at war with Austria. No.
Austria, yeah, all right.
Which is why, yeah, the forts will get you the most war score, which is
Yeah,
why they're important. And they'll also unlock, the single regions around the fortless regions for your conquest. So you've already started by taking all of Serbia, which is important because you want to take all those regions. And if Austria occupied any of them, you wouldn't be able to ask for it in a peace. So that's important.
yeah.
And then you want to sort of quickly move on and start taking other stuff as well.
Is the Papal State at war with Austria?
No, just us. Because the Papal States was in a coalition against you with Hungary.
Right. My income is pretty shit.
So yeah, you don't need to send troops to me. But if you could get your fleet, like your galleys, into the Adriatic Sea, that would be good. Or actually, one of two places. Either have your fleet in the Gulf of Venice, where my fleet is, or have it in the Tyrrhenian Sea. Tyrrhenian Sea, even.
Why Tyrrhenian Sea?
Because that's where Rome borders, and I'm going to be sieging Rome after I take Ancona. And
All right. I was going to the Adriatic Sea because there's 14 Hungarian ships there.
yeah, the thing about that though, the reason why I sort of reconsidered saying you should go there is because the Austrians are sieging Split, and if you send your ships there, I don't know, they might just help the Austrians take Split faster. And
Yeah.
although I say that, the Austrians have their fleet there, and they're already doing 100% blockade, so I don't know if it would make any difference. But still, if you could help us rather than the Austrians,
Yeah.
that would be
Yeah.
it would be
Heading to
better off
Venice.
for it.
Venice.
Okay.
All right.
Um,
Gonna unpause.
yep.
Oh wait, hang on. Pause. Morocco is willing to join us. I think I'll call them in. If they
Okay.
can get some troops up here and start taking territory, that would be good.
They might be able to take Avignon, which is the papal territory in southern France.
Yeah. They pass that on to me and I can pass that on to you.
I do not want it, but if we take it, that'll allow us to get 100% more score against the papal states.
Cool. Do you still have a coalition against you?
Yeah, no, it hasn't gone away. I think people started leaving it. Yeah, some
and then
some people left it.
joining one against me.
Yeah, papal states in Hungary. Yeah. So currently, yeah, a couple of states left, but Austria is still in it. And so is Naples, um, and Milan and Switzerland. They're like the big players. Austria is the main problem, really.
My manpower is pretty shit right now.
Yeah, it's really shit.
All right. forts. Is that all the forts down here? Looks like it. There's one more in Trenchen. That's the last fort, isn't it? It's the capital.
Hmm?
Hungarian forts. I think the last one left is Trenchen.
That Chen.
Yeah, up
Oh, in
in
the
the north.
north,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, yeah. That you and the Austrians don't have. Yes.
No, I'm going to split up and then start taking this territory.
The more we deprive the Austrians of, the better for us. Because the thing is, if Austria joins in, it's not merely a matter of their military might that's a problem. It's also the matter that all their territory will be joining the fight as well, which means to win the war, we needed to defeat the Austrian armies and completely occupy their territory.
Yeah.
Well, the Moroccans are landing 16,000 men on Rome by the looks.
Where the hell are all my cannons? Got one in there. Two cannons, 4, 5, 6. Okay, this is weird. I thought I had 2 full armies with cannons in them.
As far as I can see, you've got 8,000.
I should have 12,000.
Wait, actually, no, you've got 6,000.
What happened to... Did I do 6? Because I had 2 full stacks.
You've got 12,000, but I don't know where your other ones are. Are they on your ship somewhere? You've got an army in the Crimea. That's where your other 6,000 are.
Right. Is there a rebellion there? Oh, Crimean separatist. Azov. 11.6. Yeah, alright. Get up there.
I got papal troops besieging Genoa. So, you've got 2,600 men in Zagreb, but the Austrians got there first, so they're going to be the ones that take it.
In where?
Zagreb. Northwest, your northwesternmost army, 2,600 men. Basically, they're doing nothing. That's what I'm saying.
Zagreb.
Zagreb, northwest of your armies, the northwesternmost of your
Okay,
armies.
yeah. Let's see that.
Feel free to ask me for troops, by the way, since you have none. Although I can only give you like 700, so it's not much.
No, I can't ask you for soldiers. Because you're at war.
Okay.
Oh, this manpower is fucking me. I think it was that
Yeah.
two or three big wars that we had back to back. I think it was 4
Well,
wars
you
back
don't
to back.
have you don't have like high max manpower, do you?
No,
Really?
I have 64, which is my max.
Oh, actually,
I
your
just
total
never,
manpower. Are you sure?
yeah.
As
It's
far as
it's
as far as I can tell, it's 78,000.
well, it says 64 here. Maybe it's some other bonus, but I never got a chance to like get it all the way up to the max manpower. I just kept jumping into wars,
Hmm.
so I'm a bit boned here.
You have so many troops to reinforce as well that are going to be, taking attrition all the time.
Yeah, I know. Um, but there was something. Oh fuck.
What's up?
No wait. No. Because I can boost my manpower by
Oh
15,000
yeah.
by using mysticism, and I need to think it's. Wait, did I use it? Where is it? There was a thing here in my national decisions that gave me plus
Are you
200
sure it
towards.
wasn't in government?
Oh, it's abandoned legalism, which I can't. I need piety is at least 50.
So that would be in religion.
Yep, where's piety? Hex piety.
Maybe not.
Piety is at least 50. It's... Alright, I see. I need to get the legalism piety to 50 and then jump down to mysticism. It's a weird way to do it, but
I've noticed when I was on the load screen, I can see the coast of Northwest Africa now.
it's Morocco moving south.
Yeah, they've colonized a bit into the interior, but they can't go any further without fighting the African states there. But I'm more interested in seeing that Castile is starting to colonize in like Guinea, the Guinea area, Guinea-Bissau.
Alright, I'm going to do this. I'm going to lose 1 stability.
Do you really need it? Because ask yourself that first.
Yeah, I need the men.
I don't think you do. This isn't an existential war where we need our armies at full power all the time. Like the Hungarian armies, what there is of them.
I called on my religious followers, gain 14,000 men. And being at mysticism is good for my war because it gives me plus 10% morale of armies. For defense is plus 20%. Yeah. It's pretty good.
The Papal army has just been destroyed in northern Italy. Oh, well, not destroyed, but there's 5,500 of them fleeing with their tail between their legs.
See, those Moroccan pirates came in and helped you.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. About damn time, They owe me. They're financing their army for all the raiding they're doing in Italy. Looks like they're marching on Avignon, which is what I wanted to do.
I'm going to see if I can jump in on this fleet battle here. Because it's just about to pop off. Ooh, I guess I got it. The other ships buggered off.
No, the Austrians are there.
Are they? So
Yeah.
some ships leaving.
Yeah, those are just trade ships, I imagine.
Oh yeah.
They're
Austrians are here.
constantly moving around. Oh, it looks like, yeah, that's where the papal troops fled, Avignon. Looks like the Moroccans are probably going to finish them off. And I will take Rome. Once the Papal States are neutralized, I don't, I don't know what the best thing to do with them is. You could either like force them a peace to knock them out. Like it's kind of better to have them in because they're more worthwhile staying in for the war score they give if they're completely neutralized and occupied. However, I don't know if you can get like all the territories you want to get on its own, let alone them and Ravenna as well.
Right.
Okay,
Oh,
could
I
you
didn't
send
catch
your
any
fleet
ships.
to the Tyrrhenian Sea now?
Yeah.
Because I'm
On
worried
their way.
about the Papal fleet.
Oh, we just took a fort here. And I'm going to hit the Hungarian army. So,
Hungary's split between Austrian and Hungarian and Ottoman control, basically. Oh shit! The Hungarian army of 15,000 men is in southern France, and they're about to attack the Moroccans.
oh, no shit, yeah.
I don't know if the Moroccans will win either, but good luck to them.
Doubtful that they win. 4 cannons versus 0 cannons.
Oh yeah, it's not good. I don't know. Maybe the Moroccan cavalry is exceptionally good.
And these Greek separatists jumping up.
So what are you gonna do about the video with the audio problems on it? You know, because
Well,
our loyal viewers are wondering what the fuck happened with the war with France.
I have the video. I'm not going to. I'm just going to splice out the
Yeah,
really bad noise because there
yeah,
wasn't any gameplay during that. I was just
yeah. No,
flailing
it was
around
just
trying to
me
fix the
going,
problem.
"Oh God, what the hell's happening?" And like, yeah, everything was paused. I've just noticed your cavalry looks like it has like silver masks on them, which is
Yeah,
kind
they
of
do.
neat. It's like what the Romans did. Thank goodness your fleet has arrived. Yeah, the Moroccans are getting their butts kicked.
No surprises there. Siege of Thames is over. Took that fort.
Good at pirating, less so at an honorable fight. Hungarians were smart. Instead of being in southern France, they'd be over in Austria and Hungary defending their home.
Who's Austria's fighting? Okay. Alright, go for it, Austria. I'm gonna stop you.
I really don't like how strong Austria is, and once this war's over and they win it, which they will, they're going to be even stronger.
Yeah.
It's really concerning. There should be events happen. They didn't happen like the last time we played in our India campaign, but there are events where like sort of the Dutch break off. I really hope that happens, because any weakening of the Austrian state is just fantastic for us, especially since we kind of wrecked France, and France is like Austria's only sort of significant rival
Oh shit.
besides us, I guess.
No, I see that. Yeah. Alright, so I'll send some troops down to you, and then I'll keep the rest here.
10,000 is fine for me, and then just sort of get yours together and have them protecting your possessions that you've taken.
Yeah. Where do you want them? Parma?
Maybe on my capital of Florence. That way, they're not just going to get hit by anything that comes out of the north.
Which is it? Ferrara?
No, my capital, Florence, Firenze. It's in the center of everything.
Oh yeah. I can't move there for. Why can't I move there?
You don't have conditional military access through. Actually, yeah, no, you've got conditional military access through Austria. You've got it through Milan, so you should be able to get here. Which army are you selecting to march?
The what's it called? Sofia Oduzu.
Okay, are they already locked into marching on Trensen? Is that why you can't do that?
They are marching on Ferrara at this point.
Are they? Okay, so you can get to me.
Yeah, but I can't click anywhere else. Maybe because they're locked in for.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, give it a bit of time, and once they've like hit whatever region you next, you could probably reassign them once they hit Trensen or whatever.
Right. I have a bunch of rebellions. Oh god, it's up there. Too much up there.
Oh shit. Okay, so wow, the Protestant Reformation only broke out a few years ago, but England has converted to Protestantism, and so has Denmark and Norway.
Good on them.
No, not good on them. Fuck them.
Oh, you Catholics. Alright.
Normally England becomes Anglican. Also, another interesting note, I mean, we're over 50 years into the game. By this point, normally England has probably conquered a bit of Ireland, but it hasn't yet. In fact, no one's conquered any of Ireland, which I guess, is kind of good news. Oh, yeah, Castile just finished their war with Aragon. They've taken nearly all of Aragonese Portugal, as well as nearly all of Aragon. So yeah, and Aragon is still at war with Naples and losing massively, and it doesn't have the resources to win. So Naples is probably going to conquer like all of Sicily and maybe bits of Sardinia.
And fleet battle happening. I just
Yeah,
noticed.
yeah.
Ooh,
Should three
captured
ships?
3
Is that you or
ships.
me? You, I think.
Is that me?
Yeah, it will be. So the Moroccans are also marching on Avignon again, and the Hungarian army is nowhere to be seen. They're probably in like southern Germany in the fog of war somewhere.
Right. Well, I need to get rid of how many ships is that? I have 51 out of 43. I need to get rid of 8
Oh my god.
ships.
You only captured like 3 ships. You were what?
I think
Oh,
from
would have
by the
been
earlier fleet battles.
yeah, in the Adriatic.
Transfer. I'll keep the galleys, but I'll get rid of the cogs. 10 cogs is enough. Do you want galleys? I'm going to get rid of 3 galleys as well.
Yeah, my force limit. Yeah, I've got 7 spare slots, so I could afford some galleys, and my fleet could use it.
Do you want the cogs? Because I'm getting rid of 8 ships. I can give you 3 galleys and 4 cogs to fill up your 7 slots.
I don't know if I want to fill them up with cogs.
Alright. Right.
Look, fine, fine, give them to me. We'll, we'll. I mean that. Yeah, so that'll be 7 of the 8 ships you need to get rid of.
Yeah. That's 7 ships. And if you don't want them, just, sink them or whatever. I think we need to stop this war before I can sell you ships.
You can't
Yeah.
sell during the
No.
war? Yeah, that sounds about right, actually. Yeah.
While the recipients have war, I can't.
Or you. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Good for you. Because I was going to give you all these busted trash ships, so they'll be going to port where they can be repaired,
You
and
know
you
what's
will get
kind of
them brand new.
funny? Morocco came in and like helped protect my territories in Geneva. Morocco and I are rivals of each other.
Oh, look at the Ottomans bringing rivals together,
Wow.
forging
Yeah.
alliances.
I tell you what, the Moroccan troops in Italy, we've probably got slogans up like the Aussies did in the Second World War when American troops were over here. Like the headlines in the paper were oversexed, overpaid, and over here.
Uh-huh.
That's what we think of the Moroccan troops. Yeah, it's funny. We were on the same side, and yet our boys didn't get along too well. At least not while they were staying in Australia and getting all the attention from Aussie women. Papacy only have I don't know if it's Terracina or Terracina, maybe Terracina left, and then it's that's everything for them. Well, Avignon as well. It looks like Morocco's going to take that. By the way, you're about to capture some more ships, just so you know.
Oh yeah. Hang on.
Also, you might want to check to see if Scilly will accept a white peace. They're currently being besieged, and I imagine they're not, their war enthusiasm probably wouldn't be great at this point, because they're also at war with Austria. So,
Let's
the,
see.
the
I have 78%. I might try and see if I can sue for peace and get my provinces. Let's see.
just wait until Avignon and Terracina have been taken before you do that, because
I
that'll
have
help.
this thing here where I can't select Kolubara. Cannot select this province because Ottomans cannot make it a core. What's that? Where is
Kolubara,
Kolubara?
Oh, well, yeah, you need to select the regions that border yours first, or
Alright,
that you have a
alright.
sea route to. So you need to get like Nisa, Raska, then Kolubara, or Nisa, Send, Send, Sendro. God knows the Slavic pronunciation, Serbian pronunciation of that, and then Kolubara, Rigomesh, Rask, or is it Raska, Kolubara? You know.
Yeah.
Sendro. Sendro, Serbia.
Oh, I might be able to. I'm not going to sue for it. I'm just going to select everything. Yeah, let's see. Got Barranks. Got Kolubara, Koto. Alright. Nisa. Nendo. Oltenia. Raska. Rigomes.
Oltenia is your temporary claim. You made a claim on that yourself, I think. Oh no, you got it through an event, I think.
Oh, good timing. Sesendro.
Wow.
And Zeta. Okay, so I can get everything, and it's at 73, so I might be able to get money. 500
Okay.
coins. Alright, not bad.
Uh,
Let's
but
push for more.
I'd just like to make a correction for our Serbian viewers. Szendro is the Hungarian name for that city. The Serbian name is Smederevo, however that's pronounced.
Which one?
The
Oh,
Szendro.
Zendro. Zendro.
Mate, I have no idea how close or far off you are from the Hungarian pronunciation of that. Just cut your losses. Say you don't know.
Obviously, I don't know. Otherwise I pronounce it correctly.
You're like, actually, I did Magyar as a language first semester of my first year of uni.
Of course I did. Oh look, Mamluks are fighting Akoyunlu.
Yeah, actually, I was going to mention that to you. Karakoyun, they're fighting, and they're probably
Are they
going
actually
to.
fighting Karakoyunlu? Karakoyunlu
Yeah,
is huge.
well, they're pretty evenly matched. It's 32,000, 34,000, although Karakoyunlu has more troops. But they're attacking Ajam, which is east of them, who I can't see, but you can. And I guess the Mamluks are allied with Ajam. Yeah, they are.
Yeah, it's
Like
like one province.
oh, right.
Alright, shall I impose?
We said Smederevo. Yeah, that's for our Serbian viewers. Yeah, Smederevo.
And I'm just moving some troops around. Yeah.
Have you checked if Silly will accept a white peace?
Actually, no. Let me check that. Where is Silly?
It's the tiny state
Yeah,
between Hungary and Austria.
No, 0. I have minus 23.
Okay, well, what's the stage of that siege like? It looks like it's going to fall soon, so that's good. So if you go into sue peace with Hungary and then pick all the regions you want and pick Ravenna in northern Italy, is that possible?
Ravenna.
Yeah, Ravenna. That's the whole reason why I'm a part of this war, for Ravenna. That's
Oh,
how
see,
you
see,
persuaded
see.
me in.
You did have a
You
whatchamacallit.
got me to join. You're like, don't you want Ravenna? And I'm like, oh yeah, I guess.
Yeah, but you got some skin in this game. Like, don't act
Don't
like
double
you
cross me
join out
though.
of the goodness of your heart. You
Don't
want
be,
something.
don't be like Woodrow Wilson at the end of the end of the First World War, not giving the Italians what they were promised. Okay,
No, I never do that to my Florentine
because
allies.
that helped with the rise of fascism. Okay, the mutilated victory they called
It's
it. So
taking
unless
Ravenna.
unless you want fascism to start in late 15th century Florence, then Ravenna needs to be part of my nation.
I think, yeah, taking Ravenna, even with 0 money, is at 98 Moscow, and I'm
Oh
only at
shit, we
80.
can do it.
Yeah, we can do it,
Fantastic.
but we won't get any money.
Oh, who cares? We want territory.
I'm at negative revenue at this point. I'm losing 6 coins.
That's because you're at war and you're constantly reinforcing a bunch of troops
Yeah,
and ships, probably some ships too.
yeah, I have too many ships.
So can we do that now? Can we sue for that piece, or do we need more?
No, we
Do we
need
need a
more.
way?
We're at 80. We need 18 more. We need to get to 98.
Okay, as soon as you can knock Silly out, that'll help with the war score.
Yeah.
Because we can't actually get any more war score unless we can find and defeat their 14,000 army. But I get the feeling that the Austrians are more likely to run into them than us. By the way, you've got 18,000 men in Western Austria. They're taking attrition where they are, so you might want to move them either back into your territory or into mine. I don't
Why
need
did
them
they
in
get
my
stuck there?
territory.
I
I
asked them
don't
to
know.
move into your territory.
Yeah, I don't know.
You
Maybe
don't
there's
need
something.
them?
No, I don't need them anymore because the Hungarians only have 14,000 men and they can't recruit anymore because they don't have any regions. They can't even get mercenaries.
Right.
The papacy, they can't get any more troops and they've only got 1,000 somewhere, so they're no threat because I got 20k.
Fleet battle's over, right? Sending
Yeah.
into repair.
Oh, Silly, you can probably knock out Silly. They've been occupied by Austria.
Yup. Can't demand anything from them though.
No, you don't need to. We don't need whatever they've got offering. By the way, if you need cash, I can give you some money as well.
No, I'm fine. Yeah, just white piece.
Yeah. There we go. We just got 4% war score just
Yeah.
from getting rid of them. What's our piece looking at right now?
Still not enough. We need to get to 98.
Yeah. I figured it wouldn't be enough, but how much more do we need?
13 more war score.
Okay, so that's 13 months, essentially. Let's hope the Austrians don't win before then. I think the Hungarian army met the Austrian army somewhere because they're down to 10,000 men.
What does the privateer option do? Is that better for money?
Privateer is, I think it's like it's piracy basically. So I think it hurts the trade power of other nations in that node.
Did the English just discover El Dorado?
Oh, that's nice.
No, did you see this herald from England? This
I
message?
did, yes, I did.
It said actually El Dorado, golden city of Cibola, in Diamantium.
It doesn't actually exist IRL, but in the game, it's like an event that can happen in some games.
Right.
So Yeah, they found a province which has like really nice buffs, and they got a big chunk of gold for finding it. That you can also find the Fountain of Youth as well.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah,
that's neat.
yeah. Okay, well, Naples has conquered all of Sicily, all of Sardinia, and broken off the Balearic Isles that Aragon
Hey,
had left into its own state of Majorca, the Kingdom of Majorca. Yeah, Aragon not doing well. Oh, and the last bit of Aragonese Portugal is now Portuguese. They must have threatened them for it or something.
should I sue for peace with just the Papal State and then give
I
you Ravenna, and
look.
then I can
The thing is why I'm not. I wouldn't say to do that is because having all of the Papal States territory controlled, I think, is giving us more like total war score than Ravenna is worth. So basically, having it means we're closer to getting all of them. Like if you took them out and
what?
I got Ravenna, then it would take even longer for the Hungarians to accept giving you all the regions you want from them.
But they're already willing to give that and money. Do you get what I'm saying? Because Ravenna is worth 31% war score. So if I take that out of the equation, I can get more out of Hungary. And taking Ravenna out of this war, won't that just boost my war score up to 100% because Hungary is only one left now?
No, because you don't have 100% of Hungary. This is why I
Oh,
said,
right, because Austria
yeah,
is occupying it.
Austria is having a lot of it, which is why fully occupying their ally, all those regions like Rome is giving us extra war score.
I
Um,
see.
Potentially more than Ravenna is worth, which gives us more bargaining power
I see the
in
Z.
total. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Alright, let's unpause. Let's keep this ticking.
Just keep a constant watch at it because things can change, at like any time. The Austrians want military access from me. Nope.
Alright, you won't need the ships, right? I'm gonna mothball them.
Yeah, so that's fine. I'll rebuild them. Don't worry.
No, I'm mothballing everything, so my navy is out of commission for a while.
Okay. Yeah, it's fair enough. We don't need it right now.
Oh, 100% war score.
Unconditional surrender.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Why can't I? Oh, there we go, sue for peace. Let's see, have I selected Ravenna? Yep, and it's going to you. Treaties, no treaties for us. And ooh, oh shit. Actually, I can't get that. I was going to say we are going to get 1,000 coins, but that puts us too far above the war score.
War score 147.
83 coins. Sure.
Something.
It is. That's just want to double check that I have everything selected. Otherwise, this will be all for nothing. Um, yep, 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 yep. Yes. Same. Whew.
14.65. Nice.
Nice.
Mothball my forts. Turn my army maintenance down. You can sell me those ships if you have a diplomat. So
I do.
that's very nice. You've just taken all of Raskia and Serbia and a little bit of Wallachia as well.
Yeah, and I've completed my mission to conquer Serbia,
Mm-hmm.
which leads me. Oh shit. It gives me 2 pathways to go down. either conquer Wallachia or conquer Bosnia and control the Danube. The Danube.
Well, you've got both of those. They're not like options. They're both.
Oh, so I
paths
can go down both routes.
Yes, these aren't mutually exclusive.
Nice.
You're going to get claims on Wallachia and on Bosnia.
Conquer Tripoli. Oh man, conquering Egypt gives me a whole lot of things to do.
Yeah.
This is a huge mission tree.
Yeah.
Course. Let's make the cheapest ones. Course first.
So good news, in a way, you and I now share a land border.
Do we?
Yeah,
Oh,
Ragusa.
Ragusa. That's nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Forgot you got Ragusa.
Yeah. It's my little exclave.
Yeah, it was their punishment for
Yeah.
biting the hand that feeds.
Yeah. I've also noticed that
Oh shit. Where did it pop up? Oh, that's fine.
that
Yeah.
the Dalmatian population in Istria has been forcibly converted to Hungarian, but actually Croatian by the Hungarians, which I'm very disappointed by.
In where? Istria.
Yeah, I'm not
Where
going to
was
stand.
Istria?
It's the westernmost point of Hungary on the coast.
Oh, there. Yeah.
Yeah. It used to be Dalmatian, now it's Hungarian. This is no good.
See, I would never do that.
I know you wouldn't. I know you would. You're a good boy.
I'd convert them to Islam, but they can retain their culture.
Also, Zadar as well has become Croatian. This is not good. The Dalmatian people are being persecuted in Hungary. All that's left is split with the Dalmatian population.
Alright, going on pause. Good fight.
Yep. Get your fucking manpower back up. Also, it would be a very good idea for you to actually, now you've expanded, like, well, you just, yeah. If you built a fort in like Nikbolu or Vidin in like Bulgaria, maybe Nikbolu would be best. That would be
Yeah.
good for your defenses. You just got 2 forts, one at Zeta, which is good because that protects your like far west, and also one in Belgrade. So that's
Protects
like
my far northwest.
yeah, but basically your entire western border there is protected. So anyone
Nikbolo
that
should
wanted to
protect
attack would have
Vidin
to.
and Oltenia and Tirino, right?
Well, from Branicevo all the way to the Black Sea is open. So Semendir, Belgrade, Kolubara, Yeni Pazar, Zeta, and Kotor, those are all defended by the forts at Zeta and Belgrade. But everything from Branicevo east is undefended. They can just march all the
where
way
the hell's
down.
that?
It's just east of Belgrade a bit. It's 2 regions east of Belgrade. On your northern border, northwest.
Branicevo? Is that what you mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So from Branicevo all the way to the Black Sea in the east is open. Any
Yeah,
armies
yeah.
can march through there.
So Nikbolo will be good. It'll block. Wait, is oh yeah, it won't block up Branicevo.
Well, ideally, you could block off your entire northern border with 2 forts, one at Tirnovo and one at Vidin.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, Tolku. Oh, it's just one province, though, right? So it wouldn't matter. This will
Yeah,
be
no,
bringing
it won't
past
matter.
Silistre.
It's not worth building a fort in Silistre to do that because yeah.
Anyway, people are joining coalitions against me.
No,
Poland
are they?
and Aachen.
Yeah, and it looks like a lot of Germany's going to join as well.
Yeah.
Oh god. Okay, so for the foreseeable future,
I
let's
won't
just
be
turn our
fighting.
attention east. Okay.
Who's this? Oh, this is Albania. Why are they left? I don't have any claims or cores on the. It's fine. I'll vassalize them later once they stop hating.
Thought you had. I think you did have cores on Crugier and Lege, but I think they might have run out.
Even Ruin.
Yeah, 14. No, just over time. 1494. Stopped being a core of the Ottomans. Yeah. So you lost your cores 3 years ago, but it's okay. You can just get claims on all of it if you want.
Let's see.
But yeah, I say we put a halt to all European conquests for like a few decades at least to let cooler
Things cool down.
heads,
Yeah.
yeah. Because everyone hates us.
Yeah. Yeah. They do. Shit. Put out to sea. Oh, never go.
Oh yeah, again, if you have a diplomat to spare, you can sell me those ships now.
Yeah. Once I land some troops at Koto. Osberg, welcome to the party.
Have some drinks. There are snacks.
The knights are still kicking around. I thought
Yeah, I
killed.
told you they're still alive. They're zombies because you killed them and they've been brought back to life. So they were the Knights of Rhodes, and you took Rhodes and
Oh, they're on
destroyed them.
Malta now.
And yeah, and then the King of Aragon gave them Malta, so they're now the Knights of Malta.
They're just asking for it. Saluzzo, Salzburg, Constance. Yeah.
I don't want to freak you out or anything, by the way, but in real history, there was a thing called the Great Siege of Malta. The Ottomans sent like 100,000 men to take Malta from the Knights, and they were repelled.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, history's about to be rewritten by this idiot.
Nah, don't worry. I'll deal with them eventually. Once I become Italy, well, the Maltese are a Latin people in the Italian culture group, so, and it's part of the area of Eastern Sicily, so I'll be conquering them
It's
eventually.
got a great work, the Malta fort.
Yeah, it's not built though.
No, hostile disembark time plus 50%. I hope it doesn't get built. Oh, Jesus Christ. So many, Regensburg, Stettin, everyone's joining.
Yeah, I told you, like all of Germany's gonna join. If you go into the coalition map mode and you click on yourself, red shows you who's in a coalition against you. Orange shows you basically who's gonna join a coalition against you. And that's like all of Central and Eastern Europe. So everyone from Lithuania to like the western parts of Austria in the Netherlands and France, they hate you, including all of Italy except me. Actually, my opinion of your aggressive expansion is really low, but you're my ally, so I'm not going to attack you. I'm not going to join the coalition. My opinion of you is 1 though right now.
Why's that? What did I do? I just
Due
gave
to
you a
aggressive
province.
expansion mainly, -78 for aggressive expansion. It's the people, man. I'm trying to, tell them you're friends, but they just don't understand. This is why the Gonfaloniere needs to seize the power, because the people, they just don't know what's going on. We need a rule of 1 in Florence.
Yeah, you have a big turnover, don't you, with your mayors?
They rule for life now, because that's something I got.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
A monarchy in all but name.
To be honest, it's not dynastic though. To be honest, I prefer the like 4-year terms, because if you got a bad leader, well, it's only 4 years and you can get another one, and sort of you get a mix up of skills and traits, which is kind of nice. Whereas now I've got this guy who's got loose lips until he dies. So foreign spy detection is minus 20%, and also he's only got one admin, which isn't great.
All right.
But hey, what are you gonna do?
So much provincial unrest. National embrace legalism.
Austria has left the military coalition against me, and 3 leagues as well, and Verona. They're
So
all
they-
leaving to join yours.
Yeah.
Padua, Milan, Switzerland, Naples, Aquileia, Mantua. Everyone's leaving. I think that's everyone. Is there anyone left in the coalition?
Well, I
No,
took the heat off of
I no
you.
longer have a coalition against me. Expect to see all those names popping up for you, by the way. I hope you took note.
Yeah, they already did. I think. Anyway, I can
Some of
select
them.
a new rival. I guess Poland would be a good choice, and Karakoyunlu.
Karakoyunlu would be good because you're going to be going to war with them
Yeah,
soonish.
and I can embargo them.
Just spend time getting your manpower back up,
Yeah,
sorting out rebellions, just chilling a bit, and sell me those fucking ships as well. You're over the limit.
I know. I will. Give me a second. Just sorting some stuff out. I got Karakoyunlu, Austria, and Mamluks as my rivals, and I think I'm embargoing them. Yep. Damn. People in a coalition don't take aggressive action, right? Unless you
No, they
take
can.
aggressive.
They can. Yeah,
Oh,
you
shit.
might have the whole coalition declaring war at you at some point.
Well, let's see how this goes. Here you go. More people joining. Ships. You're getting the. You wanted 4 cogs, right? Yeah.
It's what you offered me, so I don't know what was that.
No, I was using them to like shift troops around. And 3
Yeah, I think it was
galleys.
4 cogs, 3
3
galleys or
galleys, yeah.
something. So I'm actually doing what you did last game, and I'm collecting in 2 different nodes.
Are you getting more
Because
money?
I think so, yes. But the thing is, I've got 2 nodes that I'm the dominant trade power in. So that's why I'm doing it. Venice and Genoa, and they're both end nodes as well. So stuff goes into them, but nothing goes out. Thank you for the ships.
You are welcome.
The navy of Florence is becoming the envy of the Mediterranean.
How many galleys do you have?
Now, 11.
Yeah. Still 1 less than me, so not quite the envy. Just saying.
Yeah, whatever. At least I don't have all of fucking Central Europe in a coalition against me.
True. Finally.
Oh, just so you know, Austria and Hungary are one.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Is the manpower treated as one? No.
No, it's basically a vassal. That's
Yeah.
what it's treated as. The difference with a personal union is, firstly, a vassal has its own sort of government and dynasty, or if it's a republic, its own elections. A personal union does not have that. The ruler of the leading state is the ruler of both. Personal union, if you're the ruling state, you don't control them. They act separately to you, but they're essentially a vassal in that they can't declare war on anyone, and they will automatically go to war with anyone you go to war with. And you have sort of vassal, they're in your subjects tab, and you can interact with them with that, grant stuff, transfer money, etc. And instead of annexing them after 10 years, after 50 years, you can integrate them, which is the same thing. And also, I think at some points, I'm not sure how and when, but you can inherit them as well. So, like, the entire nation just becomes a part of you.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's a thing. But like any other vassal, the subject partner can have liberty desire, which right now for Hungary is 41%, which is pretty high. Once liberty desire reaches at least 50% in any subject nation or vassal, they will start seeking support from other nations for to support their independence in a war of independence.
Right.
Yeah. Which Hungary will be looking at Austria's rivals, which are Bohemia, France, and you. Yep, the Moroccans are right back at it.
They are useful, so I'm not really going to do anything about it.
Chastise them. You're turning, out of sight, out of mind. I know
Basically,
nothing.
anything that they steal from you, I'll just recompensate.
I'd rather instead of you giving me any money, you build a couple of forts in those two strategic regions to keep your northern border blocked up.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that
And
now.
I'd help finance them as well, because, this is your border security we're talking about. And now that Austria and Hungary are one, that's more important than ever.
We talked about Vidin, so let's do that one first.
Yeah, Vidin and Tirnovo,
Chernobyl.
and that will mean your entire northern border is protected, essentially.
Yeah.
I'm trying to become the Pope, just so you know.
What?
Yeah.
Can you actually become the Pope?
You can have like your nation control the papacy, so you don't actually control the papal states, but basically you get certain powers as the Pope, like being able to call crusades and excommunicate leaders. It's not super powerful, but the only reason I'm doing it is because I have a mission to become the Pope, and I want to complete my mission.
Right.
So yeah, it's difficult though. It's difficult to become the Pope. It's chance, pretty much. So when the next Pope dies, right now I've got a 15.9% chance to become the papal controller. I tell you what, if I become the papal controller and the crusade on you wears off, what I'm going to do is I'm going to call a crusade on Morocco, because that way no one will be able to call the crusade against you, and also fuck Morocco.
Morocco's going to call me in to defend.
Still.
Let me at least like break up the alliance. I'll need to wait until my royal marriage
Okay,
ends.
fine. If they call a crusade,
Can't you call a crusade against like Tunis?
yeah,
Oh,
I was gonna say if they call a crusade, I'll do it against Tunis. Fine.
Tunis in the corner, like, what the fuck did we do?
Yeah, we're not even raiding you anymore.
Oh, what they raiding you earlier?
Hmm.
Right.
Tunis does do raiding, like Morocco. So pretty much any North African Muslim state west of the Mamluks will do it.
Okay.
The Barbary pirates.
They're still not done entering into coalitions against me. Like,
No,
seriously.
it's going to keep happening. Oh my god, okay, so you've got basically all of Germany at the moment, so that's good. But there's still a few that haven't joined, so more to come. It's weird, like from sort of the north of Germany, there's a certain point where you've got sort of green states that aren't going to join the coalition. There's a line of them, then it just goes deep red, and it goes red and orange, like all the way to the very south of Germany, all the way to your borders. And there's this one tiny state in southern Germany that's green. This one tiny
Really?
state, the free city of Memmingen, that just doesn't see you as threatening as everyone
Oh
else.
yeah.
They're like,
It's
hey, we
like,
don't mind the Ottomans. They're all right. My
yeah,
mother was a Turk.
look at the Ottomans helping Florence. We just need to help the Ottomans, and they'll help us.
You're right, yeah. Want to get on their good side. We could be friends.
I mean, I was influencing you, and what else? I was guaranteeing you. Did I subsidize you as well? I was saying
No,
a
you
lot of
didn't
things to
subsidize
like bring you
me.
up. I was like
Um,
yanking you up.
you, jeez, the ego in this guy. You're guaranteeing my independence
Yeah.
still. You're also influencing me still.
Okay, so I
Which
wasn't subsidizing.
you might want to stop influencing me, by the way, because my income's going up quite a bit. So it's becoming kind of cost prohibitive.
Okay, so next time it asks me, I won't.
Next time it asks you, tell me how much it costs, okay, before you
Yeah.
click it.
Think I can bring that army back. Yeah, Azov's fine.
Serbians looking for independence. Ho, ho, ho. You poor fools.
I think I put down all of the major rebellions that are gonna happen here. Then there's only so big one. Where is it? Oh yeah,
I have just
Montenegro.
got myself a vassal.
Was it Luca?
No, I'm gonna have to end up breaking my alliance and conquering them in war because they refuse to become my vassal. But no, Saluzzo, my small mountain ally, I was checking up on them because I was thinking about how much I love them, and I saw that they would accept vassalization. So I was like, hey, what the hell? And they are now a vassal of the Florentine Republic.
When are you going to incorporate Bologna?
Yeah, I'm incorporating them right now.
Oh yeah.
70%. God, I love Saluzzo.
What's this? An imperial reform?
Mm. These can happen. There's a list of imperial reforms that if the emperor has enough authority, he can make a reform happen, and if people vote for it, which they tend to. So he gives like benefits for the emperor and then benefits for all the empire states as well, but the emperor's benefits tend to be stronger. So the emperor gets diplomats +1 and diplomatic reputation +1, and all members of the empire get take away 2 local unrest in their provinces.
Right.
It's handy.
What's Moria? Oh, South.
Yeah, it's the southern Greece. Ravenna is part of the state, and Bologna has been integrated.
Congrats.
Thank you. All of Emilia-Romagna is now ours. Lucca is literally preventing me from continuing down my military conquest mission tree by existing where it is. I need Lucca as a part of my state. I've tried to be nice to these people. I've tried to offer my hand in friendship, and they spit in my face.
Well, whatever you do, don't call me.
What the hell? You're supposed to be my friend and ally.
You can handle this by yourself. I don't need extra hate.
God's sake. No, you don't get hate unless you're annexing territory near these guys. That's what
Oh.
they hate you for.
It's just one province. Who do you want to help against? Who are the allied?
Savoy. I wouldn't need help. I'm not going to war with them right now, though, so don't worry.
What's the worst manpower? 16k. You can handle that.
Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Oh
What?
god, the Austrians are muscling into Italy. This is not good.
Who are they fighting?
They're trying to conquer
Padua?
Friuli, and they've got permanent claims in the Veneto region.
Well, looks like Australia's your problem now.
Australia is my problem, is it?
What? Australia?
You said Australia.
I said Austria.
100%.
I was
100% you said Australia.
I said Austria. I was yawning at the time.
Australia. Okay, well, my problem, mate, they're your problem as well. I
I
hate to tell
know.
you,
You don't have to
we've
remind
got
me. I'm
claims
fully
on you.
aware they're my problem.
One day, I hope for your borders and mine to touch in northeast Italy.
You make it sound so dirty.
Wow. I hope that our borders can gently caress in northeast Italy. That's my hope, my dream. I fantasize about it regularly.
All right. That's enough.
Let's make it happen.
You don't have to make it that weird.
Hey,
It was
you
already
started
weird.
it. You started it, okay? You got me going down that path.
Alright. Sultan in Mahafali.
Oh,
He was a
Mamluks
great
and
no Sultan.
Karakoyunlu are at peace. They made a peace with each other.
And it looks like they took a chunk of Karakoyunlu.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't look like there were any
Mardin?
territory changes. that I
Pretty sure
can
they
see.
didn't have Mardin before.
Well, I'm looking at both of them on the diplomatic map modes, and neither of them have any regions that aren't their cause and are the cause of the other, which suggests
Maybe
that
it's a
neither
white
of them
piece.
have taken any territory. Fucking Austrians, my god. Germans, go home. South Tyrol is Italian.
What the fuck?
Oh, by the way, you border Austria now, and I don't
yeah,
mean
I
that
say
because
that.
they control
Visoki.
Hungary.
Yeah.
They conquered Bosnia, what was left of Bosnia. Ah, poor little Bosnia. God. Fucking Austrians.
I can't upgrade my ships. Why is that?
Because there might not be any upgrades yet.
Oh, not for them. I need to upgrade my trade ships. Right. Trade ships, where are you?
Are you a higher tech? Oh yeah, you're tech level 9. Yeah, if you have any heavy ships, they and your trade ships can be upgraded.
400 coins. Yes.
It's the same price as recruiting them. As in that number.
Should I wait for military tech, or should I get the idea? Manpower recovery speed 20%. Yeah, definitely.
I don't think you should be spending all these monarch points on tech when you should be investing in your regions. I mean, manpower is a massive problem for you, and instead of investing
I just
manpower
got
in
an
your
idea that gave me 20% manpower recovery speed.
Well, that's very good.
Yeah, I thought so too.
But if you're upgrading your tech levels when it's plus 75%, you know?
I guess, but I like to be ahead of the game.
Well, you might end up finding yourself falling behind if in other areas.
Consort. She's
like
543.
And manpower if you keep investing too early.
So, My ruler's yet to name a favorite among his consorts. My mom's pushing for this one girl who's 5'2", 3". I can say, no thanks mom, I'll make my own choices, and get one that's 5'4", 3". Looks
Mm-hmm.
like the son knows what's best, not the mom.
Okay, it's gonna turn out your choice is a man, isn't it?
No, it's a
I was just
beautiful.
pretending.
I don't know what the queen of a sultan is called. The
Uh, Sultana.
sultana.
Yeah.
Hurim was no wait. Is that my yeah? No, that's my new consort. Hurim Osmanoglu. Osmanoglu. Think I'll get rid of my Janissaries. Don't think I'm
Oh,
gonna
you
need them.
still have those, yeah.
I'm getting all these requests to approve new sultans in new lands. Land of Vadai, it was some other random land before Vadaian people. What the hell's Vadai?
How do you
Says
spell it?
Wadai.
Is it like a state in Africa that I
Maybe?
can't see?
I don't know, it doesn't show it for
If you
it
go
says
down into the bottom right and go into find and type in
yeah, I
Wadai,
just did. It doesn't show me anything. It says
okay.
an emissary has arrived from the lands of Wadai seeking support from Osman II in his capacity as caliph for the creation of a new sultanate. Once a collection of disparate tribes, we are informed that the Fadain people are not pious Muslims and devoted to their ruler, Nijil Esad Tubo I, who wishes to seize the title of Sultan with our support. I had the exact same message as this earlier for another person. So I think maybe because of my power, all these like tiny provinces in Africa is coming to me.
Yeah,
For
that must be it. Your power.
you'd think they go to the Mamluks since they're, right there, or Ethiopia.
We're going all the way through the Mamluks to get to you.
I
How
mean,
flattering.
what else is it? What else could it be? What's my money doing? It's not great. Yeah, I'm second on the great powers list, next to Ming. So does that mean I can see Ming? Oh yeah,
Doesn't mean you can.
I can barely see Ming. I can see like a couple of provinces.
It doesn't mean you can see them. You can, as it happens. It doesn't
Because
mean you can see them though.
It doesn't? I thought that the
You don't
great
automatically
powers.
see other great powers.
Oh, okay.
Morocco also, you'll note, is number 8, and Austria has overtaken France to be number 3.
3, yeah. I should look to ditch Morocco soonish. If they started getting expansionist ideas, and I don't want them calling me into a war against Portugal.
I wouldn't be worried so much about Portugal as Castile.
No, I mean, I'm worried they'll call me into a fight against Europe again.
Again, it doesn't matter if you're fighting, Austria, France, Castile, Poland, whoever. It only matters if you take territory from them or vassalize people.
Alright, okay, yeah. You keep telling me
Those are
this
the
and I
things.
keep forgetting.
Those are the things, like when you make peace, some things in the peace deal, like taking territory and taking vassals, gets you aggressive expansion no matter what. Differing amounts depending if you have claims or cause, but you will get aggressive expansion. But say just asking for money doesn't give you any aggressive expansion.
Okay.
On a happy note, I am the world's leading producer of glass. I produce 25.7% of the world's glass.
Nice.
Yeah, very proud of that. We are. We have 2 regions with glass, Venice and Siena, and yeah, they're just making tons of the stuff.
Venice probably is. It's,
Yeah, Venice. Yeah, the what is it? Goods produced 5.14 there, Siena 1.14. So there is quite a bit of difference between the two.
I guess I can go and provoke a fight there.
The most valuable thing that Italy offers, as far as I can see, though, is paper. I only have one of the 6 paper-producing regions of Italy, so I want more. I want them all because paper is quite valuable.
Alright, let's see. Orthodox zealots. God damn these Greek islands. Pipe the fuck down.
You're trying to forcibly convert them.
Not forcibly, I'm not forcing anyone. It's just, I got a guy there who's spreading the good word. That's all.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay, not forcibly, but convert and you will inherit all of your father's possessions over your siblings who remain Christian. Also, you won't have to pay the tax for non-Muslims on non-Muslims. But if these things don't appeal to you, then fine, stay Christian. That good on you. I respect that. But if you would like to not pay this tax on non-Muslims and would like to inherit all of your father's possessions, then
Yeah.
maybe give Islam a try.
Oh, nice, I got a 2-star general. Alright, I got 4 full stacks of armies now. And I just
Oh,
finished coring my provinces.
and you have no manpower.
No, it's gonna go up. It'll go up soon.
the Ottoman military at this point. It's a lot of show, but you know, not much substance.
What do you mean, not much substance?
Well, you've got a standing army of 80,000 and like manpower reserves of 6,000. So all the nation needs to do is just like, bleed you a bit over time, and you're out.
Yeah. I think quarantining a sick port is the best option, isn't it? It's never been.
Yes, it is. The one
Yeah.
that costs admin power.
Yeah. Because the other one causes it to spread to other regions and
Yeah.
drops the
Okay.
overall thing. Yeah.
Clean the port and let them die.
I can centralize a state. What the hell does that do? Spend 50 government progress and 50 admin tech to centralize the province or centralize the region in the most developed province, given the following bonuses to the state. Minus 25% local state governing costs, state maintenance, minus 20% local prosperity growth, plus 0.1. It will take 5 years. Does that generate a new capital? Is that what it's saying?
No. So, I mean,
Do you
there
have
is
that
no
option?
capital for areas. Like, no area has a specific capital,
Do you have that option?
unlike CK2. I do have centralized state. Yeah, it's not something I've ever used. Neither the concentrate development either.
Okay.
I remember they were at least concentrate development. I can't remember about centralized state because I just don't really know much about it. But I remember concentrate development was like ridiculously broken when they released it in whatever expansion they released it in, and people were getting like hundreds of development in their regions from just exploiting it.
Mm. Oh, Moroccans are your rival, that's why.
Yeah.
And you got aggressive expansion minus 72, right?
Wait.
Why don't you
What do you
join
think?
the freaking coalition then if you hate me that much?
Maybe I will. Okay. Let's see. How do I do this? Join coalition. I can't because I'm allied to you. Okay.
Excuses.
But my opinion of you is -2.
I think it's going to go down lower. Um, Sultan in Mombasa. Okay, so these are definitely African
That's
provinces.
Mombasa. That's like the central east coast of Africa. I think that's Tanzania, though I'm not 100% on that. It might be
Oh yeah, I
Kenya.
can say it. Mombasa, it's
Yeah,
here.
you should be
Can I say
able to.
Wadi then? Wadayo?
Mombasa. It's southeast Kenya, modern day southeast Kenya. Yeah,
Oh
my
shit!
opinion of you
Quality wool.
changes
Yeah.
positively 0.2 a year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Something. I just got some money because I have quality wool.
Well, Austria is taken. Um, Verona and their allies in Mantua have taken Padua as well. Look how close they are to me. Damn Austrians.
Oh shit! I was paused. I forgot. Um,
Are you all right to embargo Hungary? Do you get something at the top saying that you shouldn't be embargoing Hungary?
no.
Huh. Okay.
Why is that? Are they no longer
Well,
my rival?
if you embargo your rivals, that's fine. If you embargo someone that isn't your rival, it comes with like downsides. And Hungary isn't your rival, but it's a junior partner of a rival. And I I wouldn't have thought that would be okay. But if you aren't getting a warning about it, then I guess it is okay.
I'm not embargoing Austria,
Yeah, you are.
am I?
Yeah, Austria, Hungary, Mamluks, and Karakoyunlu. And you're
Wait.
being embargoed by Poland,
Oh yeah,
Mamluks,
I
and
am.
Lithuania. I'm not embargoing any of my rivals, but I have Saluzzo embargoing them all. So Morocco, Savoy, and Milan are all being embargoed by Saluzzo.
Why aren't you embargoing your rival? When they don't you have like counter embargo them when they embargo you? Otherwise, you
None
might
of
get
them have embargoed me. That's why I haven't embargoed them.
right.
But you've shamed me into it, so I'm going to embargo people now. Just embargoed Milan.
I'm gonna stop drilling for a bit and put my army maintenance down.
Very good for your economy, given how many armies you have.
Nice, I go off one stability. That's like the fifth or the fourth sultanate that asked me for my blessing.
What is going on?
I don't know. I'm just that great, obviously.
All these backwater states sending emissaries to you to ask for your blessing.
Hang on, I need to decide this. Corruption, is it going up?
You can check at the top.
No, it's not. It's going down by 0.2. Okay, yep, that's fine. So I'll keep moving towards mysticism. Defense morale of armies. Oh, actually legalism's better for peacetime.
So game mechanics time. Sweden and Norway are both junior partners in the union with Denmark. Norway's Liberty Desire is 32.8%, which is within safe boundaries. Sweden's Liberty Desire is 100%, which means they want to be an independent country and they hate their overlord. So, like I said, when you hit 50, you can start looking, or they will start looking for other nations, normally rivals and enemies of their overlord, to help them in independence. They will ask you to support their independence. Agreeing to support a nation's independence means if they declare war on their overlord, you will join that war for their independence. Right now, Sweden has asked England to support their independence, or England has offered to support their independence, because you can do that as well. And they're currently the only nation supporting Sweden. But if Sweden declares war on Denmark, then England will be called to join, rather.
They're kind of far away. Don't really care what happens up there.
I wouldn't bother with Sweden. They're,
More worried about Germany and France.
I'm worried about Austria-Hungary. I don't really care about anyone else. Austria keeps attacking Italy. They just started another war in Italy to conquer some more.
Aren't there any coalitions against Austria? I mean, they're fighting Europeans.
They only took one region in the first war.
Didn't they take chunks out of? Oh no, they didn't. They joined them in
They
a union.
conquered Bosnia. War.
What is this? The Great Naval Reform. Selim I, called the Grim, was an ascetic man with a sharp mind, seeing the threat of the great Christian navies, especially the Venetian one. He realized that the Ottoman Empire had to greatly expand its navy, in emulation of the arsenal in Venice. He thus ordered the construction of the Imperial Halic shipyard in Constantinople. The great shipyard stood complete in 1517. I can build it for 900 coins. Ship cost minus 5% until the end of the game. Build a lesser shipyard. Preformed army instead. Oh, I want to build it, but I need like 600 coins.
I can bankroll you.
Can you?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it. I'll repay it back.
I don't have a diplomat. Give me 8 days.
Sure.
$600 you need?
Yeah.
There you go.
Sweet. Thank you.
So is this a national modifier?
Yeah, until the end of the game, minus 5% ship cost.
Okay, yeah, that's worth getting. Yeah. Is your army maintenance down, by the way? Because all your armies look like they're on full morale to me.
No, they're down.
Okay.
Morale is currently at 0.51 out of a maximum of 0.51.
Yeah, that's the same with mine.
Oh, England's in a golden era.
Mm.
I got the option to go to a golden era, but I'm holding off until I do like a lot of my missions and it's in a good place to like reap all the benefits of being in a golden era.
I've kind of considered it, but not yet. I won't be able to do one during the Age of Reformation because I'm not going to be able to get 3 of those things that you're required to get. Age of Absolutism, 1. No, I probably won't be able to get Age of Absolutism either. Age of Revolutions. I might be able to get Age of Revolutions. Yeah, that's something that's worth considering as well.
Convert provinces, I think I should be able to get. I think that was retroactive, wasn't it? Last time.
It is.
Yeah.
Yes, they're all retroactive.
Convert another nation, Asian trade, unify culture, humanist service. Oh, look at that. The girl that I chose over my mom's option. It's she's given me 50 admin power. Administrative ideas of harem combined with a strong moral compass, sense of order. Decisions made by her are trusted decisions. The Haseki Sultan speaks. She's just called a sultan, not a sultana. Speaks her mind eloquently. Maybe it's like a queen consort.
No,
Most.
Sultana is the wife of a sultan. It's like the female version of a
Maybe it's
sultan.
a spelling mistake in this typo.
Are you sure the sultan part isn't talking about you?
No, it says the Haseki Sultan speaks her mind eloquently. So yeah, it's talking
Okay,
about her.
that's weird.
Cool. Seems like I made a good choice there. I don't need a fort on Isel, do I? Near Cyprus.
You've got two there. Yeah,
Karaman
ISL
should
you
be
do
enough.
not need. You do not need that, no. And also you may as well, you've got, because you built Vidim and Tirnovo, they're both up instead of being mothballed, so you might want to mothball them.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, ISL is useless.
What about the one on roads? Is that worthwhile keeping?
You've got one, okay, get rid of that, you don't need that. On a single island, not worth it. And right next to each other, like Isel and Karaman, that's not worth it either. You know, it's extra defense, so that's good, but the cost benefit is
What
just
about Gelibolu and Kokeli up near Constantinople? Constantinople has a fort, doesn't it?
really.
Level
Oh
2.
well, those. Yeah, it does have a fort. Um,
It's right next to Constantinople again.
look, Gelabaloo, the only thing it's protecting that isn't protected
Bigger.
by your other forts is Biga,
Yeah.
just over the strait. That's it. Whereas Kokeli, the only thing that's protecting is Hudavendiga to the west of it. Okay, so you're only getting one region out of both of those.
What about isn't Kokeli protecting Bolu as well?
No, but Ankara protects Bolu and Sultanonu that are next to Kokeli, so they're already being covered. It's every adjacent region.
Oh yeah, Ankara.
So
I forgot.
you could get rid of like Galabalu and Kokeli and build a fort in Hudavendigar, which would cover Biga and Kutaya as well as add another fort to that area, or you could just get rid of both of them.
Yeah, even because even while they're mothballed, they cost money maintenance.
One,
right?
yeah. So it's two when they're up and one when they're down, basically. So it's half price when you mothball them. Yeah, so that's just another two in the
Should
treasury.
I build one in Kayseri?
Where are we
near
looking
near
here?
Mamluks, just adjacent.
Kayseri. No, because it's right next to Karaman. If you were to build one on your eastern borders, I'd build it at Sivas.
Sivas.
However,
Oh, Bozok? Oh, that does.
Bozok. No, not Bozok. 'Cause if it's at Sivas, it covers basically your entire eastern border is covered. Because Sivas will cover Marash, Bozok, Kayseri, Tokat, and Sinop will cover Kanik, and in the south, Karaman will cover Adana. So your eastern border will be covered, like from that. All those. So basically, regions that aren't covered, Tokat, Bozok, Marash, and Sivas, they'll all be covered by that. So if you were to build a fort, that would probably be the best place to build it.
I'll hold off just yet. Trying to make up some money.
But this is good, this little reorganization and planning going on. You've built 2 new forts, and you've gotten rid of 4, which weren't providing a lot of use. which is good because it means like upkeep wise, you're making +2 essentially.
Yeah.
So from what you were, you had 4 forts, you got rid of 4, you built 2, so you know it's like you could afford to build another 2. Not that you need to, but, you know, don't build more than you need to.
No. Um, my leader's indulgent. He's industrious and indulgent.
Right? Industrious is good.
Yeah, but indulgent.
Well, you know, swings and roundabouts.
My, my sultana is incorruptible.
That's good. Although I don't think that affects you unless she's your ruler.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Unhappiness among the peasantry. Now, what are you unhappy about?
What do you guys seriously have to be upset about? Come on.
They want me to pay money. All those stability. Oh, fuck's sakes. Yeah, take the damn money.
Okay, so I will tell you, Austria, they just conquered Mantua, which means they've got a border with me.
Yeah.
My northern borders. It's really annoying.
Who are their enemies? Their enemies with France, Bohemia.
They're
Muscovy.
rivals with France, you, and Muscovy, but no one can match them in military power except for you.
I mean, France could probably. They got 64
No,
manpower.
no. Their army is 31k, and
Holy
Muscovy's
shit!
30k.
Austrian standing army is 81?
Yeah,
What the
and their
fuck?
manpower is really good too.
How did they get that much?
I have no idea, but they're a fucking powerhouse, and that as well does not take into account Hungary too, their junior partner. So you got to bear them in mind as well. And they hate me, and they're never going to stop hating me because they've got a -160. They desire Venezia and Ragusa, so that's never going away.
Hmm.
They've got permanent claims on Venice too, and Ragusa. Yeah. We just, we really need
Yeah.
bad things to happen to Austria.
Yeah, no, yeah, definitely.
Like, if the entire western part of their nation could just break off, that would be fantastic.
Austrian
And if,
France.
you know, Hungary could declare independence with the support of France, Bohemia, Poland, Denmark, England, and Castile, that would also be great. And generally, if they just become the victim of a massive European gangbang, that would be great.
Oh, nice. I just got 1% army professionalism.
Nice.
The 2 skill army organizer, land force limit plus 10%, 50% cheaper. Just as I lost another admiral. Um, See on my trading fleet, yes. Popular religion. Oh, what is this? Sorry, that's a bit of text to read here. So I can campaign against syncretism. Tolerance of true faith +1. Olima estate gains loyalty, which they really don't need. I can let it. Ottoman gets missionary syncretism, so I can let it run its course. Yeah, it's gonna let it run its course. I'm open to new ideas in my utopian sultanate. Oh look, Austria paid off the debts of the papal state.
Did they?
Looks
I
like.
didn't get any message.
Sorry?
I didn't get a message.
I just got a message saying Austria paid off papal state's debts. Guess they're trying to pincer you in there.
There's no pincer involved. They could royally fuck me on their own
I
with
know.
no one, not even Hungary. You may be happy, content, or just not feel anything to know that I've severed my relations with Luca, and when my truce with them wears off, I'm going to be invading.
Okay. Corruption. Regiment cost. Is that like hiring an army?
That's how much it costs to, yeah, hire that unit.
Hire the unit. Okay. It's my tech. Should I just get it?
The one edge we have on Austria is that we've got a stronger fleet than theirs, but considering they only have one naval province in the entire Mediterranean, that's not a massive sort of thing in our favor.
Yeah. What ships they have probably are bigger heavy ships. They have 22 ships. So I assume they are off the coast of Holland, up near England somewhere.
They've got 2 heavy ships, 6 light ships, 3 galleys, 11 transports.
Oh yeah, that's a measly navy.
Yours is the largest navy in the world. Then Mamluks, even though last time we fought them, we destroyed their navy. Now they're number 2 again. Then Castile, then Morocco, then Naples, then France and Denmark are equal, and then me.
What's your army professionalism like? I see you drilling.
Oh, it's not. Yeah, my professionalism is currently 8%, which is 30% less than you.
Gonna send you a big old gift.
Huh? Send me professionalism. Oh, you didn't need to pay that back.
No. That was like a bonus for me, so it's unfair to ask you to bankroll that much money.
No, it's fine. I mean, you're my ally, so what's good for the goose is good for the gander, you know?
True.
It's all good. But I appreciate it anyway. Gonna build a manufactory, a farm estate. I'm gonna build a vineyard actually in Pisa, and the wine there will name it Sultan Osman II vineyard after you.
So generous.
You know, it's nothing really. I'm thinking about how we would deal with like a war with Austria. So the benefit we have is how spread out they are. and also that in a big chunk of like the Northwest Balkans and Austria proper, there are no forts. So they've got one fort blocking me from them, which is at Mantua in Italy, which is the border region they share with me. But for you to get to them, they've got one fort on Visoki, which is their Bosnian territory, that one region they have in southern Hungary. And then the Hungarians have one on the coast, which is split. If we took those three, then we could basically we'd have we'd be able to march to each other freely through Austria, basically, and Hungary, because there are no other forts in that part of their nations. Hungary has another four forts, but they're all sort of more eastern and central. And in Austria's proper, it's only got one fort, which is on its capital of Vienna. Meanwhile, the rest of its territories are away in the west, and I mean, at least initially, we wouldn't need to worry about those so much. So we wouldn't need to worry about the forts in them so much. It looks like they've got 1, 2, 3, 4 forts in their French and Low Country possessions. But yeah, just thinking about war with them and how we'd handle it.
So, how long does this coalition last?
So, once people's opinion of your aggressive expansion starts to drop below 50, they, at that point, may start to leave the coalition. It looks to me like Lorraine, Bamberg, and Bayreuth have left the coalition against you if they were ever a part of it. But certainly their opinion of your aggressive expansion is lower. So, for instance, right now, Bohemia's opinion of your aggressive expansion is minus 63. So that'll go down year by year, I think month by month, year by year. And once that gets below 50, then there's going to be like an increasing chance every month that they leave. The lower that is, the less inclined they will be to stay in the coalition. And normally you'll kind of have an avalanche of states dropping off, but different nations will have different opinions of your aggressive expansion, so some will stay longer than others. I mean, like for me, the entire coalition against me is gone, but Milan has minus 69 opinion of me still, Naples minus 61, Venice minus 71, Austria minus 45, but no one is in the coalition against me. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
What if I annex Corfu? Will that aggro the coalition?
It shouldn't do. If you scroll over like annexation or if you click on it, does it say anything about aggressive expansion? Will that aggro the coalition?
No, it's just opinion of other subjects changed by minus 30, and I have no other subjects.
And your diplomatic reputation goes down by 1. Yeah, I think you should be fine then. I think diplomatic annexation, I'm not 100% on this, but it might be like a way to gain land without doing too much aggressive expansion, because it's cheaper to vassalize a nation than annex them outright. When it comes to aggressive expansion, that is.